Hello, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on what part of the world you're watching from. And welcome to Spiritual Psychics TV, your fortnightly edition of Collective Consciousness streaming live to you via Facebook and YouTube. We are doing something just a little bit different tonight, folks. For those of you that are regular viewers will know that the whole concept of the show is to introduce a new face every fortnight, to share the virtual platform, to deliver mediumistic messages to some of you lovelies that are joining us. However, this evening's guest has had to withdraw due to personal reasons, which obviously I'm not going to divulge. So you've got me all to yourselves, just little old me tonight. So I've decided that as well as giving some mediumship readings, I'll make some psychic card connection readings with you all as well. I think we've done that once before on the show when we hit similar circumstances. So do let me know who it is that I have joining this evening. Do place a comment and let me know who you are and where indeed you are watching from. What part of the world are you joining us from here? As I said, this is a live stream, so there is approximately a 10 to 15 second time delay when you place your comments to us receiving and vice versa. So it's really important that should I be drawn to working with you this evening, that you converse through those comments sections as quickly as you possibly can, because that just allows the vein of the message to continue to flow the way that it should do. And it allows me to try and reach and get through as many of you as I possibly can. Please do share us out there. Everything we do here at Spiritual Psychics TV is absolutely free. The one thing that we ask you to do in return is to share us out there. Share us out there to all of your social media platforms. If you're watching via Facebook, you know what to do. Just hit the share button and send that out to your personal pages, or indeed any spiritual pages that you feel this live stream may be of relevance to. And of course, if you're watching via YouTube, again, there is a share function button, which you can copy and paste onto all of your social media pages there. Don't forget to tag your family and your friends as well. Let them know that we're live here at the channel. We'd love them to come and join us. And with all that being said, before we get things started, let me say a few hellos to some of you lovelies that are joining me here this evening at SPTV Collective Consciousness. I've got the lovely Jackie Lewis, who's watching via Facebook, saying, "Hi, Bill, Richard, and everyone. Big hellos from Scotland. Hope you are all well." We are fine, thank you, Jackie. I hope you are too. Thank you for being here and holding space. Kay Hammond is saying, "Hello from North Dakota, USA." Good evening to you, Kay. Thank you for joining. We've also got the lovely June Malkin, who's saying, "Good evening, lovely Bill, and everyone on the chat. Good evening to you too, June. Thank you for holding space and being here this evening, my lovely." Oh, I'm getting all tongue-tied. We all know what that means. Vianello Tracy is saying, "Hello from Cape Town, South Africa." I love that profile picture there. And you're joining us via Facebook, so it's great to have your company. Thank you for being here. Monica Corona is saying, "Hello, Richard and Bill, all the way from California." Hi there to you, Monica. Thank you for joining, my lovely. Great to have your company. The lovely Linda Wallace is saying, "Hi, Bill from Croydon." Hello to you, Linda. It's lovely to have your company here this evening, my darling. And we've got Michelle Khan, who is also joining us via Facebook. Lovely to have your company also. Thank you for holding space. We've also got joining us here this evening, Jodie Jenkins, watching via Facebook, saying, "Thank you for being here." Well, thank you for being here, Jodie, because without you as the viewers, we wouldn't have a job to do, would we? Let's face it. So once again, guys, if you're just joining the live stream, don't forget, please do share us out there. Good evening to you, Terry Louise, watching via YouTube, saying, "Good evening, Bill and Richard." I hope you're well, Terry. Thank you for holding space. Linda Wallace is saying, "Evening, everyone via YouTube." Good evening to you as well. And Ellie Spooner Payne is watching via Facebook. I also follow you on YouTube. Well, that's lovely, Ellie. Thank you so much for doing so. And I'm very grateful to have you here with us on the channel this evening. We've also got Joanne Ripper, who is watching via Facebook. Good evening to you, Joanne. I hope you're keeping well, my lovely. Kim Byrne is joining via YouTube, saying, hi, Bill. Hi there to you, Kim. Lovely to have your company, my darling. And we've also got Roland Richard. Kim Lane, who is saying evening to Richard. So yeah, obviously, let's not forget Richard, because without Richard, we wouldn't be live streaming, would we, folks? And Kim joins us via Facebook. So what we're going to do here this evening, as I say, is we're going to make some mediumistic links as well as some psychic connections. I was feeling very drawn, producer Richard, to wanting to pull a card actually for Linda Wallace. So would you be kind enough to bring Linda's details up onto screen? Linda, please do let me know that you are still here, my lovely, and that you're happy for me to read for you. I've chosen the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck to start off with here this evening for you, and this will be a psychic link connection that I'd like to make with you this evening, my darling. So please do give me your feedback. Please do let me know you're still here, and then we'll get things rolling here at Collective Consciousness on Spiritual Psychics TV, guys. So give it a little bit of a shuffle, set my intention. Let's see where we go with this card. Have we had her feedback as yet, Richard? Perfect. Yeah, that would be great, please. I don't want to be reading a card for somebody that's not here. Ah, she's on Facebook and YouTube. That's why. Okay. So I'm still here, Bill. There we go. I can see her comments. Right, Linda, I'm coming to you, my darling. Let's get going. I want this lovely Linda who's on Facebook that I've got up on my screen at this moment in time, please. Linda, do let us know if you are watching via two formats, if you're joining us via YouTube and indeed Facebook, please. It would be very interesting to know. But if you can just flip me back to that profile, Richard, that would be great. Thank you very much. So this is the card that's come out of the pack for you this evening, my lovely Dust Devil. Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. So as I blend into this card, blend into your energies there, Linda, the first thing that I'm connecting to within this card is the colour. For me, I'm being drawn into that yellow colour, which just sits at the base of the card there. For me, I always connect yellow with gut intuition, with the first brain that sits in the tummy, not the second one that is consciously in our skull. For me, I need to be confirming at this moment in time, you must be having an understanding and a sense of trusting more so into that gut more than you have ever done throughout your life. Scenarios, if they don't sit right, they don't feel right, absolutely, you're trusting that. People, situations, if they're presenting in a way that doesn't resonate, absolutely, you're following that as well. And it is the same, Linda Richard. I can see that she's saying, yes, I'm watching from both, which is absolutely fabulous as well. There's that spray there that just sits in the center of that card, that beautiful white spray there. For me, that's always symbolic with spirit. This gives me an understanding that at this moment in time as well, you really get an understanding and a sense and a feeling of the vibration of spirit being around you. I feel that I want to say to you, it's really funny. I said I was going to make a psychic connection, and I'm opening myself up here to spirit as well. And I am getting the sense of just wanting to acknowledge Mum, who would stand beside me, who's gone spirit side there. You would understand, my darling. She presents herself to me though as a slightly younger lady. I feel at this moment in time that this is reminiscent with regards to acknowledging that you've been going through some type of process with regards to organising or sorting or revisiting photographs, and I want to be taken back with her within my mindset. Very beautiful lady. She was naturally beautiful. She's showing me dark hair. I feel that with her hair as well, it wouldn't have been long, it would have been short, and it would have been well managed as well. It would have had a little bit of a natural curl going on there as well, you would understand. But as she stands beside me and she starts whispering in my ear, she's saying to me, she went spirit side. And when she went spirit side, the significance of wanting to confirm 2021 would be relevant and would connect to her. Would you please just confirm that for me so that I know that I've understood that correctly, please, my lovely? Yes, mum is in spirit. Thank you very much. I'm very interested with regards to why she's bringing into my mindset and whispering in my ear 2021 as well, please. Could this be confirmation that this was the year that she made her transition back spirit side there as well, please? I feel really breathless with her as well. She just pulls her energies that little bit closer to me. So I know that I need to be working on my breathing and acknowledging that with mum, again, towards that later stage of her earthly life there as well, you would understand. But she just gives me a great understanding of wanting to say to you, we had such a great connection, such a great compatibility. I feel that even now that she's gone spirit side, there is so much of her essence that continues to live on the earth plane. And as I'm saying that, I'm getting drawn into this profile picture of yours with regards to these beautiful young ladies that are presenting themselves there. 2021 was when she passed. Thank you very much for confirming that. So I know that as I look at these beautiful young souls here on your profile picture, there is essence of mum that is so resonant through them, where they're just displaying certain characteristics. And I feel that she just makes me want to say that this has been coming out in conversation. One of them, I feel, as I'm saying one of them, I feel as though I just want to connect into this little babby that's here, the youngest one out of the three, you would understand. The younger one, the way that she stands dynamically, she's making me understand that she just follows that characteristic of mum there as well. So please, again, do let me know if that resonates and that understands. I also feel at this moment in time as she just blends and pulls me into the energy of these beautiful souls here as well. I want to say that I want to give so much congratulations to the older of the three. I don't feel that this is a current profile picture. She makes me feel as though she's now progressed. She's now that much more older. I know that academically, I want to acknowledge what it is that she's been putting in, and it's starting to show, it's starting to pay off with regards to the results. So again, if that relates and you understand that, please do let me know. It's funny that you put up there as well, that you said that you were from Croydon, because as that came up onto my screen, she showed me the IKEA Twin Towers, those significant Twin Towers that tower over central Croydon here. And she makes me feel as though I want to say, oh, I can't stand walking around that place. It does my head in. So there must be some type of scenario or situation that she just wants to make you giggle about here with regards to skipping, going all the way around IKEA and just cutting and going through the shortcuts to get to that little marketplace area. I want to take you there though at this moment in time. I want to place you in there because I feel as though I'm acknowledging a sense of change happening with you in and around the family home there as well, you would understand, please, my darling. Talk to me about why she keeps showing me herself as a younger lady. She keeps wanting to take me back to this image. She keeps showing me that she's just sat down on the floor and she's got this natural radiance and this beauty. It's such a simplistic pose, but it's so beautiful. I feel what I want to do is enlarge this. I want to blow this up and I want to infuse a little bit more color into that. So there must be something going on with regards to really wanting a finer detail of accuracy with displaying this image of her at this moment in time. Again, let me know. Keep conversing with me through the comments there, my darling. At the top, she's very clever, the eldest one, absolutely, and that's what she was giving me a sense of. But I feel academic, she hated walking around Croydon, but I feel academically that there's a sense of achievement. There's a great sense of achievement. So if we've not got that acknowledged at this moment in time, it's very, very evident that it's due to make itself known. If that makes sense with you there, please, my lovely. She pulls me back into the card, God love her. She just wants to take me up to 15 on the top of the card there. Those of you that know how I work when I work psychically with cards, I like playing around with numbers. The 5 and the 1 I'm adding together, I'm coming up with 6, and I'm going to relate that to month of the year. So I'm being taken into June as well as a month of significance that she wants to place in the forefront of your mind with regards to birthday, anniversary, or passing there. You've got a photo of her sitting on the grass. My friend enhanced it into colour. There we go. That's why she was saying to me that there's a vibrancy of colour. So that's fabulous. She's given us some fantastic evidence. God love her as well. Lastly, just before I wrap up your message here with your lovely mum and your psychic link connection there, my darling, I'm just being pulled back into the sense of the face within that card there. Mum saying to me, as I'm looking at that, you see, whether or not you're getting those short little glimpses that are just coming out of the corner of the eye, or indeed this is something that you've really been working on, you've really been studying, because I feel as though I want to go into a stare, what I call a stare stance. You know, when you're just transfixed and you just, everything else that's going on around you, it just disperses, and we're just transfixed on that stare, that stance, that look. I feel as though I need to acknowledge that that's the way that she's working and she's blending and she's just making herself even more so evidently known to you. So please do let me know if that makes sense with you. June is when she passed. Thank you very much for confirming that. Also, she's worked incredibly hard here, not only mediumistically, but to work with the card as well. So I'm going to send her lots of love as I send her back off up to the angels there. I'm going to leave you with mum's love. I'm going to say, God bless you. Oh, all right. Okay. She's not quite finished. I do beg your pardon. She wants to give me a sense of unwrapping spearmint. I keep seeing things out the corner of my eye. I thought I was imagining it. Oh, no, you're not. Spearmint. Soft, chewy spearmint sweets in a white wrapper that's twisted, and you would twist it obviously to open it. So I get a great sense that she wants to share the love of that, and she just wants to bring that forward as a parting gift just before she makes her journey back home there to spirit. So I'm gonna leave her love with you, Linda. Say God bless you. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity of connecting with you both ways this evening, and I'll leave mum's love. Bless. That was lovely, wasn't it, Richard? Absolutely. Can you continue to roll a list of the lovelies that are joining us here this evening so I can see whom it is that I feel connected to? Next, we've got the lovely Marion Walsh, who joins us via Facebook there. Hello to you, Marion. Thank you for holding space. Danny Musgrove is saying evening. Oh, good evening to you, Danny. You're joining via Facebook. Lorraine Michelle Sala is also joining via Facebook. Good evening to you. Oh, excuse me. Absolutely. Beulah Ring is saying good evening. Good evening to you, Beulah. It's lovely to have you holding space. We got the lovely Sam Turrell. So great to see your lovely smiley face, Bill. Bless you, Sam. It's lovely for you to hold space here this evening. And for those of you that don't know a lot about Sam Turrell, please do make sure that you give her a like and follow on Facebook. She's an amazing medium. She joined me on the show. Was it back last year, Sam? Remind me, because time does fly, as you know. Rita Clark, you're joining via Facebook. Good evening to you, my lovely. It's great to have your company. Jodie Jenkins, that's a lovely profile picture there, Jodie. Thank you for joining as well, my lovely, and holding space. Do you know what? I keep getting spirit poking me in my ear, oh, Richard. Where am I going? Right. No, it's definitely not me here. I'm getting them poking. Okay, so Jodie's asking a question. So in what way do you hear spirit? I hear them audiently. So like we would clearly hear somebody speaking to us. That's how spirit work with me. They work on a lot of the clear senses with me. I have to say that I consider myself to be one of the very fortunate mediums with regards to the way that spirit work. They don't always use each clear sense. So like the senses that we have within the physical, Jodie, where we can see, we can hear, we can smell, we can taste, we can feel, spirit work in the same way, in the same context, but mediumistically, so that we have that understanding. Audiently as well, if you're not physically hearing it, it can be that mind to mind communication where that just also kicks in as well. But as I say, I'm consider myself to be one of the fortunate mediums where spirit will give me an understanding to use and work on most of those clear senses that I've just touched on. So I hope that that answers your question, my lovely, and thank you for popping that one in there. Okay. I'm so curious. Well, bless you. You know, if you're very curious and it's something that you're looking to develop, I know that here on the channel, we do run courses and classes for our SPTV VIPs. So for how much is the donation for that, Richard? 37 pence. So for 37 pence as a donation, you get access to exclusive events, classes, mediumship demonstrations. So it's worth giving it a check. And again, you can find all of the details on the SPTV website, and I'm sure Richard will pop it in the graphics on the screen below. And Sam's just saying, yes, last year, my lovely, I believe. We'll be back later this year on SPTV. Well, that is good to know, Sam. Absolutely fabulous. Do let me know when you're on and I'll come join the live and give you the support by sending all those thumbs up. And don't forget, guys, do share us out there. Anyway, I'm deviating, Richard. Let's get cracking with another message for one of these lovelies that's joining us this evening. We've got Laura, who is joining via Facebook. We've also got Julie Orkney, who joins us via Facebook. I want to stay with Julie Orkney. I feel drawn to the lovely Julie. She's saying, love a card, please. So, okay, Julie, let me give you a card there, my darling. I'm going to work on the Earth Magic deck with you. The Earth Magic deck. Ooh. It's a magic. That's the last time I'm going to sing live on TV. We don't want to share them. We don't want to scare them away. Why am I getting, Julie, why am I getting compelled to want to say share? And also at this moment in time, feeling as though I need to touch on family unity and the importance of family unity. Let's see where this card brings us. Vigilance. So this is all about observing. This is all about being conscious of what's going on at this moment in time. As I've touched on the dynamics of family, the unity of family, I feel as I just want to pull this in under the roof of the family home at this moment in time. Having to be a little bit more extra, being kept on my toes with you, I feel that I need to be confirming at this moment in time. I also feel, as I connect in with the colours of that card there, the evidence of blue outweighs any other colour that's being apparently shown. So for me, when I connect blue, this is all about healing vibration. This is all about just bringing it back into oneself, sending and giving a sense of healing and upliftment and placing that around you, especially at this moment in time. I feel as though I need to say to you, I feel compelled to say to you, I don't want to continue going the way that I am because I feel burnout is going to be very significant. So please do let me know if this makes sense with you. There's water that just sits at the bottom of the card there as well, my darling. I don't know if you can see that. I'll just pull that a little bit closer into screen. Is that in view, Richard? Do let me know because you know what I'm like. Okay. But the water's very still. There's a calmness that just shows itself here, and I feel as though that is what I need to be working towards with you at this moment in time there, my lovely. The heading on the top of this card is Stone People. I feel as though we just need to acknowledge disconnections and not being afraid to lose individuals that don't match your frequency and your vibration at this part of your journey in life. So if we've made those disconnections, we've made those cuts for the benefit of your own self-worth, then so be it. Congratulations and well done you for doing so. The clouds there have got that clearing and that break in the top of the sky. So I feel as well that I just want to be looking onwards and upwards to much clearer days. I've got a sense of real focus that just drops into my mind at this moment in time. So I know that you've been working incredibly hard with regards to making sure you're laying down the foundations of what it is that you want your life's purpose to be served and how you want that to go. So continue to chip away and continue to follow that directive. As you can see, there's those rocks, or what I'm depicting to be mountains there. As we know, it's very difficult to get to the top of the mountain, but as we get to the top of that, it's free flowing. However, saying that to you, again, I'm feeling compelled to want to say to you, as we've overcome one, another's presenting itself. That's all. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue-tied. I'm getting spirit coming in as well. That's all about the process of life's journey. Don't be afraid. If you've overcome one thing and another's presenting itself to you, it's because we need to understand and acknowledge those lessons. So I hope that that all fits in and that makes sense with you at this moment in time, Julie. I'm going to leave your reads there and I'm going to say God bless you and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity of making a connection with you. And you're just giving me a bit of feedback saying, definitely my daughter disowned me. I'm heartbroken. Well, that sense of blue, as I said to you, is all about that healing vibration and wanting to wrap that around you at this moment in time. Trust the process. We can't force situations, but trust the process. And I'm sure when things are supposed to, they'll come back together and gel the way that they're supposed to. Definitely, I've got rid of friends. Oh, I did wonder if I had done the right thing. Well, there we go. We've had some confirmation there for you this evening. Thank you so much. Makes so much sense. I'm glad that we've made this connection, my darling. God bless you, and thank you so much for holding space and being here with me this evening. Right, Richard, who else is it that we've got joining us this evening? Okay, lovely. Steph is joining, saying hello via Facebook. Hi there to you, Steph. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget, share us out there, guys. Do tag family, do tag friends. Let them know that we're live here at SPTV. Nola Evans, but hello, new here. You are welcome, Nola. Thank you for being here and joining us at SPTV. Okay, Lisa Wilkinson, Callum, wasn't that common 30 years back now? There's loads of Callums, lol. Well, I don't know what that part of the message is about, but that's obviously you guys conversing through the chat function there. So continue to do so because it's a wonderful community that we have here at the channel. Hey, yo, Romero, Transcend with Debbie is joining us via YouTube. Did you see Debbie last night, guys? Did you join her live when she was live with Spirit? If you didn't, then please do watch playback. I don't think that's right for me to do that, Richard. Right, okay, all right, I'm going to claim it then. Debbie, don't disown me. It's producer Richard, he's whispering it in my ear. Here's an exclusive for you, everybody. Friday, 19th of May. Come on to SPTV and Transcend with Debbie will be a permanent fix here on the channel. Yay! Let's give her a round of applause and send out those love hearts and those thumbs up if you're watching via YouTube, guys. Congratulations, Debbie. I'm absolutely thrilled for you. You deserve it. You are such a fantastic, beautiful soul. And here's my son, Josh Hughes, saying, all right, Father. Yeah, I'm all right, son. How are you? Right. Chris Doughty. Hello there, Chris. Thank you for joining. It's lovely to have your company here this evening, my darling. Okay. Early Spooner saying, yes, I think that's to lovely Debbie Romero. How fantastic is that? Kim Kuntz is saying, love Deb. She's wonderful, wonderful. And that energy that she brings is just phenomenal. Okay. Mary Beatty Gotcha. Okay, Mary Beatty, gotcha. You are watching via Facebook, my lovely. Mary, I've got the sense of a gentleman just blending his energies with me as I've just started to read your name. So I feel as I just want to place in with you at this moment in time, please, my darling. I've got quite a stern sense to his character as he just starts to come into my mindset here. I do feel with him as well that I want to connect on a paternal vibration. So I feel as I want to acknowledge Dad's spirit side here. Please, you would understand. For some reason, he just keeps wanting to rub my arms as he just comes that little bit closer here. So I don't know if I want to be acknowledging a sense of sending healing out to you into your arms at this moment in time, or indeed if there's a sense of why he just wants to drag and pull my mindset back into his own. So please do let me know if that resonates and you can understand why he's doing so. If not, I'm just going to have to work a little bit harder to get him to define what it is that he means. I know with him that as he just joins, it gives me a great sense of him actually fitting particularly well within the dynamics of my frame. So I don't want to be a small chap by any means. I feel that he would have filled his physique particularly well. I also get a sense with him as well that he just pulls and draws me down into my tummy area. So I know that I've got a sense of acknowledging that there would have been issues here prior to me going spirit side there as well. And as I'm being given that information, he's also just pulling me up into my head and he's giving me head pain. But I feel as though I just want to be sending healing out your way at this moment in time. And I just want to be eradicating head pain or headaches, unnecessary headaches. So whether or not this fits within the physical, or indeed this is something symbolically that is just working within my mindset, please do let me know how that fits and how that relates. Mary, it's really important as well that you converse with me through the comments section just to keep the vein of the message rolling. As I said at the beginning of the show, guys, if we do come to you, we do work with you, it's really important to give us that feed as quick as you can, because that just helps us keep the fluidity of the message running and also making more connections with all of the other lovelies that are joining us here this evening. I love the image of that little doggy on your profile picture there. This makes sense. Thank you, my darling. I feel as I just look at the picture of that little doggy, I want to acknowledge an abundance of animals that this gentleman just brings forward spirit side with him as well. I'm hearing the meows of cats. I'm also hearing bird song that's just being played out within my mind there. But I also feel as though I need to acknowledge what I depict to be what we call a Heinz 57, a mixed breed, and a mixed breed, middle-sized dog. Now, how do we define small, medium, and large? But a medium-sized dog. So I'm somewhere in between a Jack Russell and an Alsatian. Okay, I'm not very good with dog breeds, but I've got a Heinz 57. I've got a mixed breed dog. I feel with this dog as well that I've got a density to a shabby coat that he just brings forward with him, and it stands at his side. So I feel as though I need to acknowledge the sense of loyalty as well that this dog brings forward within my mindset. Not just the loyalty between animal companions and humans, but I feel that loyalty at this moment in time is very resonant to wanting to drop into your lap. The dynamics of loyalty or the sense of trust. And I don't want to say that I feel and I understand that there's trust that's been broken, but what I do feel that I need to say to you is that I need to learn to trust so much more because of those experiences of the loyalties that have been broken in the past there. Please do let me know if that makes sense with you as well. I also feel with him as well, I can't sit still with him. He just makes me feel as though I just want to keep wriggling about. And generally, that's my link and my trigger to identify that there would have been a sense of discomfort and pain. God love him. He also pulls me into the lower area of my back here, but he also drags me down into my hips. So I know that coming from the stomach, going into the back and down into the hips, there's a great sense of acknowledging what I feel is a spread of condition. Would this make sense as well, please, my lovely? Do let me know by giving me your feedback in the comment section. I feel as though I want to just move my mindset as I'm going through the months of the year with him and acknowledge October, because he stops me there as well. So October must relate to a birthday, anniversary, or passing that would connect to either he, you, or indeed the pair of you. You would understand there, please, my lovely. I know that I could have been a little bit on the harsh side. He's making me understand as he gives this information to you. He keeps saying to me, I wasn't all bad. I wasn't all bad. I done the best that I possibly could. I feel that, you know what, the conditioning of his life, the circumstances of his life made him have that hard exterior. God love him. I feel as well that I just want to break open boiled eggs and dip soldiers into it at this moment in time. That was your farm dog. Bless. Thank you. I love a boiled egg and soldiers that he just wants to bring into my mindset here. But do you know what he's doing as well? God love him. As he's taking the top of the egg off, he's putting a little bit of butter. He's putting like a knob of butter and he's mixing it around in with the yolk there. The pain relates very much as well. Thank you, my darling. God bless you for sharing that so publicly with us as well. Talk to me about those boiled eggs that he just keeps bringing forward as well there. Let's have the confirmation that you understand why he's doing that as well. Okay, my friend. But these would have been what he would have collected himself. He's just making me have a great understanding about, as he's just shared that there as well, please, my lovely. Okay, it was him that kept poking me in my ear earlier on, because he's still doing it to me now. So I know that I need to acknowledge that there's a sense of a loss of hearing here, or indeed there's a sense of loss of hearing that relates to you in some way. And I feel as I want to go into my right hand side as he shares that information with me, please, my lovely. There's a lady that just stands in behind him here as well. I feel that this would be his mother, you would understand, because he keeps calling mum, or indeed this may be your own mum. But he keeps calling mum. As she comes forward, as she presents herself to me, I've got a fuller figure with this lady. And I also know with this lady that she just draws me straight up into my chest area, and she makes me feel as though I need to acknowledge heart attack that would have taken her spirit side, please, my darling. You would also understand as well with her that your dad loved butter on his eggs. Thank you. You would also understand as she gives this information to me, she also feeds to me that there is a great sense of that chalk and cheese personality between the two of them, because with her, I've got more of this vibrancy that she just brings in with the dynamics of her character. I've also got a great sense with her that I'm a go-getter, I'm a doer. I'm somebody that can't sit still for 5 minutes. She's always on the go. She's always got her fingers in lots of different, what I feel I need to say is pies. So I feel I'm acknowledging that she would have been a great pie maker as well. She's working on that in 2 ways there with me, God love her. But when I'm talking about pies as well, I don't want to go savoury, because she just places a sweet taste on my mouth. So she would have been a great sweet pie maker. That's what she gives. As she just works a little bit closer. Okay, darling. And I also feel with her as well that not only would this have been quite instantaneous with regards to her passing, but there's also a sense that she just makes me need to acknowledge that I would have taken lots of pills, lots of tablets. So she's given me an understanding that there were other attributes going on to this build up of her going spirit side, because I just want to pop pills, God love her. And rattle, she keeps rattling them as well. So can you take this, actually, Mary? I feel as though I've just gone off vein slightly. Your mother was a great pie maker, perfect. Can you take this about why she wants to rattle the pills and having to take so many? Because she keeps saying to me, I want to get rid, I want to get rid. So I feel that that's just something that we need to place around you. And again, have a sense of healing being sent out your way there, my darling. Just before I send them off up to the angels there, I want to get you a parting gift from them, if I may. Can you also understand 22 as a number of connection? They keep saying to me 2, 2, 2, 2. So I know that I'm either acknowledging 22nd or 22 is a significant number that's being placed around you at this moment in time. That's what they leave with you as your parting gift. So I'm going to say to you, Mary, I'll wait for your feedback. I'm going to say to you, Mary, God bless you. Thank you so much for allowing me to make the connections to both of them here. What beautiful souls. And I'm going to leave their love with you. God bless you. Okay. We are going to go into some adverts, guys, so that you know what's coming up on the channel tomorrow and onwards. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in about 2 minutes' time. And whilst you're watching the adverts, don't forget, keep sharing this out there. See you in a mo.
My Spirit Life is a free online interactive magazine for those who have an interest in improving their spiritual lives. Authors can upload images, videos, and audio clips to their own articles. The public can place comments, rate the article, and follow the author. All articles are vetted before being published. For more information and to place your own article, please visit myspiritlife.co.uk.
Are we back, Richard? Are we back now? Oh, I don't know what happened there. We had a bit of a technical glitch, guys, but thank you for holding space. I can see we've got the lovely Sarah Wallman who's joining via Facebook. Hiya, Sarah. I hope you and the family are well. Thank you for holding space, my lovely. Who else have we got joining us here, producer Richard? I hope you're enjoying the show here this evening, guys. As I said at the beginning, it is a little bit different because I don't have my guest medium as planned to join me this evening. So we just thought we'd shake it up a little bit just by giving you a few psychic link connections as well as the mediumship messages there. But everything will resume back to normality in 2 weeks' time. And in fact, I can tell you that I've got the lovely Gary Edwards joining me. So one of the first gentleman guests to be part of collective consciousness for 2023 because we are so outnumbered by all you ladies. We've got the lovely Jane Roper who joins via Facebook. Hi there, Jane. Thank you for holding space, my lovely. We've also got joining us Nola Evans, who joins via Facebook. Hello, Nola. Thank you very much, my darling, for holding space there. We've got Christine Eady, who joins us via YouTube. Hi there, Christine. It's lovely to have your company and you holding space. Jennifer B, who also joins via YouTube. Thank you for holding space as well. My lovely, lovely Tracy Honey is also joining us via YouTube. Hi there, Tracy. I hope you're keeping well, my lovely. Marion Walsh. Marion, I'm going to come to you. I'm going to do psychic link connection with you, my lovely. In fact, I feel that I need to connect with you via the Earth Wisdom Oracle cards. And the reason and the purpose for me saying that is because these have got a very Celtic feel, a very Celtic vibrational feel to them. And I feel that's very significant to acknowledge within the dynamics of the bloodline of your family, please, my darling. So that would be very interesting to know if you could just confirm that, or indeed if this is something that you may have married into, please. Right, I'm going to work on the Earth Wisdom Oracle deck, make a psychic link connection with our lovely Mariam. And the card that's come out of the pack for you, my lovely, is Understanding. Understanding. Very evident straight away that we've got that beautiful spray of green colour that is dominant within this card. For me, green always pulls us into the heart chakra. It always gives me an understanding. Not only have you done that work on your inner self, but you actually allude this to others. As I say that to you, I feel that I need to be making you conscious of just how much energy it is that you're giving out, because I feel we need to cull this. We need to claw some of this back. We need to give ourselves a sense of recharge. You would understand, please, my lovely. As the wording says on the card there, is that in screen, Richard? Because I'm working blind. Yeah. As that says, understanding. This is all about, you are Irish. Absolutely. I knew I was pulling that card for a reason, that deck in particular. Understanding. I feel as though at this moment in time, you're going through this transition or this process where you're really having to delve deep with regards to understanding the thought process of others around you. As I'm saying that, I feel compelled to acknowledge mindset of older generation around you, where I'm feeling confused, I'm feeling off balance, I'm looking for reassurance, and it's really pulling on you, and you're really having to dig deep to have more of an understanding of what is going on within their mindset. You would understand. Again, let me know if that makes sense with you as well, my lovely. There's a beautiful spray of flowers on that bridge there. So this tells me that you're going through this transformation. You're going through this change of process. You've finally got to a point within your life where you've found you and you understand who you are. And again, that's all down to you going inwards deep and doing that self-healing. There's that just spray of beautiful white light, that clearance there. So it's given me an understanding that we are going onwards and upwards with you, my lovely. There's no more looking back there, you would understand. Can you also relate to a disconnection to religion, please? I feel as though I've changed my learnings or my understandings with regards to my belief, and I feel that that's significant just to bring into the fruition of your read here this evening. So again, do let me know if that makes sense with you there as well. That's very true. Perfect. Okay. The yellow within those flowers as well, my lovely, is all about connecting upliftment to you, but also just giving you a sense and acknowledgement of all of the upliftment that it is that you're placing around others. Again, as I said, it's just reaffirming what I spoke about earlier on, making sure that we are fully filling our own glass, not running on empty here. You can't run on a half empty glass, you would understand. So just keep pulling back in, just keep trusting and understanding that process as you go in more deeper, more inwards to your own sense and understandings. And with that, I'm going to wrap your message up and say God bless you, and thank you so much for allowing me to make this connection with you this evening, Marion. God bless you. Okay. Who else have we got joining us this evening, Richard? Thank you. Andrea is joining all the way from Canada. Hello there, Andrea. Thank you for being here. And you shared also. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate your share. Gemma Claire Mella. Hello to you, Gemma. Thank you for holding space and being here, my lovely. It's great to have your company. We've got the lovely Glenda Marie, psychic medium. Now, Glenda, guys, will be joining in 4 weeks' time. So she's the guest that follows the lovely Gary Edwards. So you've got the lovely Glenda Marie, who's joining us all the way from down under in Australia, and I cannot wait to be sharing the virtual platform with her. So Glenda, God bless you. Thank you for holding space and being here, my lovely, this morning for you. I'll see you in 4 weeks' time. Lovely Christine Davis is joining via YouTube. Hi there, Christine. How are you, my lovely? Gina Canzurlo Coppola is also joining via Facebook. Good evening to you, Gina. It's lovely to have you holding space. Dale Evans Scared. Shared would love a message. Well, let's see if Spirit draw us to you, my lovely Dale. But in the meantime, thank you so much for being here and holding space. Kim Rose. I'm coming to Kim Rose, Richard. I'm coming to Kim Rose. Kim, I'm going to do a card connection for you as well, my lovely. But I'm going to be working with the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck here. As I blend in psychically, I'm very conscious of Spirit just wanting to step forward as well here. So let's go on the card first of all and see where it is that Spirit take me with you during the process of your read, my lovely. Kim, you've got the fire card. Fire, we need to be firing up our belly at this moment in time, my lovely. That orange sphere takes me into my sacral chakra, which is the chakra for pleasure. So we need to be living our life a little bit more now. Let's get fired up. Let's go out there. Let's enjoy it. Let's not hold back any longer. I get a great sense that as I share that information there with you, my lovely, I don't want to be fenced in. I don't want to be caged in. I don't want to be compressed anymore. So again, there's a great sense of acknowledging a newfound freedom that I just want to be placing around you. As I tap into that profile picture that you've got up on Facebook there, my lovely, I'm relating that lady that's just sitting there in that silence, within that mindset, that stillness, as being you. This is a great understanding of just wanting to identify and acknowledge your own time, your own space, your own management with regards to that collective of thoughts and sending them out there. I know that as I blend that and I open myself up spiritually and connect with Spirit there, I've got the sense of a lady who just joins me at this moment in time. God love her. I do feel as though I've got a little bit of dribbling going on here. So I know that there was a condition in and around this lady's mouth. I feel as though I want to go mum's side of the family with this lady, but she shows me my grandmother's head within my line of sight. So I know I want to connect on a grandmother vibration there. For you, you would understand, please, my lovely. As she comes forward, you know what? She comes forward with a very soft, gentle demeanor, and she says to me that you're not too indifferent. It's almost like there's two peas in a pod with regards to the resemblance of character here that she places with me. I know that she just wants to share the month of February as a month of significance here. Whether that connects to she or you, please do let me know, my lovely. I also feel as though I want to connect the number 18 as well, because she just keeps saying to me 18. I don't necessarily want to stay on the 18th of February, but I know that she takes my mindset throughout the year as she shares that there for you also, my darling. It's funny because as she's done that, she's also made me look at the corner of the card. There's 19 in the corner of that. But again, I play around with numbers, 9 and the 1. I'm adding them together. I'm going into 10, which would take me into the 10th month of the year as well. So I want to acknowledge October there for you, my lovely. I feel as well that I just want to have a sense of mystical creatures that just drop into my mindset, you know, like Dungeons and Dragons, and the sense of like spiritual dragons. She brings that as something to share with you. So I feel as though you're somebody that has this really broad spectrum of mind with regards to having a deeper understanding and connection to Spirit, and identifying that it's not just human souls that we make connections to here. There's that mystical element I just want to share and place to stand at your side, please, my lovely. I wonder if you can acknowledge that and understand that as something being significant to guide connection and understanding as well, please. Okay, my lovely. But as she just starts to give me a little bit more of a deeper understanding about her, yes, to the October as well. Thank you, my lovely. You know, I want to lower my volume. I want to lower my voice because, as I say, she gives me a sense of understanding her character. But she's saying to me, you've spoken with such a softness all throughout your life. It's now time to turn up that volume. And that's why that connects and blends in so well with that fire element of the card there for you, my lovely. So I hope that, again, that makes sense. I want to sit by the fire with her, though. I want to have memories and fond memories of sitting by the fire with grandmother, you would understand. I don't feel I want to acknowledge her as Nan. I feel granny or grandmother is the right terminology to be using as I share that experience with her as well, please, my lovely. And also, she just places her hand upon my shoulder here. So I know that you understand and you get a sense of spirit as they make that beautiful connection with you. And I do feel as though you feel that coming in via the shoulders, coming in over the back onto the shoulders there. Know that she stands beside you. Know that she uses her energy to help you through this transitional process of your life. I hope that's fair for me to say and share here with you this evening. I want to give you the thumbs up. I want to say to you, please continue to keep growing and keep growing into the person that you have become. So with that, I'm going to leave her love with you. I'm going to leave the essence of that card there with you, my darling, and say God bless you. And thank you so much for allowing me to make a connection here with you this evening. And yes, you did. That would be to sitting around the sense of that fire. And you understand, well, that's perfect. I've done my job as Spirit have asked me to do so. Would my son be there? I wasn't getting an essence or understanding of a younger energy connecting with me, my lovely. That doesn't mean to say that he doesn't stand beside you, spirit side, but Nan was the dominant essence that just wanted to make the connection to be here with you this evening. So I hope that will make sense. And I'm going to say God bless you and thank you so much once again for giving me the opportunity of connecting with you. Who else have we got? Producer Richard. Don't forget, guys, if you have just joined us, please do share us out there. Please do share Spiritual Psychics TV out there to all your personal pages and indeed any spiritual pages that you feel this live stream may be of relevance to. Cheryl Burdniak joins us via YouTube. Hi there, Cheryl. Oh, can we just stop with Cheryl, please? Cheryl. As I'm just blending in with you at this moment in time, my lovely, I've just got reflux. It's just kind of like become very apparent and placed upon me from spirit here. I don't want to say heartburn. I feel as though I need to give reflux as a condition. I've got a gentleman that just stands beside me who places that understanding there with me. I do feel with him that, again, I want to connect on a fatherly vibration. You would understand, please, my lovely. The first thing this gentleman's doing with me, though, is giving me a sense and understanding about how big his hands were, because he's just making mine look double the size that they are at this moment in time. I've got very hard-working hands with him as well, please, Cheryl. I hope that you can relate to and you can understand. He would have been manual worker. He wouldn't have been a pen pusher, because he just gives me that sense of there being oil and grease placed upon his hands, and that's my trigger with spirit, just to identify that manual labor element that he just wants to bring forward there for you at this moment in time. I know with him as well, God love him, that he gives me a sense and understanding that not only does he bring that reflux, he makes me feel as though I need to acknowledge how difficult. Yes, Bill, you suffer with that. Thank you. I know that there's a sense of him just wanting to make me feel very sickly, identifying that there would have been issues with regards to actually holding my food in as well, please, my lovely. And that would have really upset him. Okay, my friend, he's laughing as he's giving me this information. That would have really have upset him, because he's saying to me, I really did like my food. And the thought of him not being able to consume it the way that he was used to doing really upset him, but he's laughing now. So he's seeing the funny side to that as he's sharing that information with me. God love him. Yes, that's your dad. Perfect. Thank you very much. I know with him as well that he just gives me a great sense of him being a very strong. He was a bin man, yeah, absolutely. I get a great sense that don't feed the medium because I'm very well fed. Let me give you the information. I've got a very strong sense of stature with him, upper body strength. And as I was pulling that forward, you popped up. He was a bin man there. So again, I'm not going to be able to claim that one now, but that's fine. By the end, he could not eat. And yes, he did love his food, absolutely. But a man's man, do you know what? He was somebody who was very on point with regards to you either like me or you hate me. And I couldn't care less. Okay, this is what he's saying to me. I said it as it was, and if people didn't like it, that's tough. Okay, so although there was that element of that real softy, that real vibrancy of just wanting to make you laugh all the time and feel a great sense of being loved, there was also that element there where, you know what, he couldn't care less what anybody else thought of him. And I feel it's really important to acknowledge that because he makes me feel as though eyes were looking from the outside and far too many people were too quick to judge. Now, I don't know if that fits within the dynamics we called him Victor Meldrew. Absolutely. I don't know if that fits within the dynamics of his mindset or if he just wants to pull that over into you and just drop that into your lap at this moment in time, you would understand. Now, you would also understand as well, please, my lovely, and I'm being very cautious and I'm conscious of the way that I'm putting this across because, as I say, he was very direct and the way that he's telling me to say it isn't the correct way for live TV. But there's okay, right. He wouldn't have believed in all of this spiritual, and there's another word that follows it, okay? But with the politest of terminology, why would he want to make reference to you always having those what I'm hearing is those witchy ways? She always had those witchy ways. You spooked him. You spooked him. That's what it is. That's what he's making me understand here now. So he must have made reference to you with regards to you know, you picking up on vibrations and understand. You absolutely get that. Thank God for that, because I'm treading on thin ice here tonight. But you would understand that what it was that you picked up on. Tell him to be out. I'm not going to change him because you know what? I love working with the different elements of the souls that make the connection and bringing the essence of each individual soul to the fruition of our messages here. You spooked him, you freaked him out with these witchy ways, he keeps saying to me. You were picking up on things and you were telling him that there was like people behind, or be careful because they're going to come back and get you. And again, it was that great sense of jovialness that you had of that banter that happened between the two of you. But he just says to me now that, you know what, I do now totally believe what it was that you were trying to make him understand. Does that make sense? Do you understand what he means by that as well, please, my darling? Why do I want to wear a silver chain with him? I feel as though it's significant to put a Sir Christopher upon this as well. I don't want gold. He wants to show me silver for some reason. Would that connect with regards to evidence of what he would have worn, or indeed if this is something that would have been exchanged between the two of you there, please, my lovely? Do let me know again by conversing with me through the comments. Yes, you were close, absolutely. It just brings in as well a string of balloons as he's working with me, and that's always a trigger for me to understand with spirit that we are acknowledging birthday. I feel as though I don't want to move outside of May for this celebration as well, please. So I'm acknowledging a birthday this month that would connect in some way between the two of you that you would identify and understand there, please, my lovely. Can you also understand why I want to bring forward the name Chris. I don't feel this is his name, but I know that I need to acknowledge Chris as a name, spirit side there, please, because he just calls that out to me. I also feel as though thought, oh my God, Bill, he wore it all his life and gave it to my sister when he passed. God love him. He just brought that forward to share there as well. 14. 14, he keeps saying to me 14. So there's a significance with either connecting 14 as an age within the family unit, or indeed connecting the 14th in some way to a month throughout the year. My nephew, it's his birthday in May. How fantastic is that? Thank you very much for sharing that information there also. Okay. And he keeps saying to me as well, tell her that the seasons are beginning to change. And he keeps sneezing as he's doing that. So I know that I'm acknowledging that there would have been allergies, there would have been a hay fever condition that he just wants to bring to the forefront of my mind now, because he keeps saying to me, seasons are changing, and he keeps showing me in my line of sight trees and blossom that's falling off of the trees, and I'm sneezing. Whether this sits with him or indeed this sits with you, I know I need to give that an acknowledgement there also. He keeps saying to me, I love you, Candle Bill. Please give that to my girl. I feel as though he would have referred to you as his girl. He's reciprocating, he's bringing that forward. So I know that you like for him. Oh my God, Bill, that's my sister's birthday, May the 14th. Perfect. I know that you like that candle. He reciprocates it. He pulls it forward. I know that I love the smell that the candles give off. So I know that I'm identifying all of those jar candles that give off beautiful smells that you want to be placing in and around your home. And I also feel, God love him as well, that there's a relevance to a tatty old belt that he just wants to wrap around my waist, that he wouldn't give up for love nor money. It was tethered and it was worn to pieces, he keeps saying to me. You have an apple tree in the garden, and yes, you love the candles as well. Talk to me about this tatty old belt, please, Cheryl, because I feel it's really significant to bring that to the forefront of your mind there as well, please, my lovely. All right, my friend. Can you understand why he wants to give me a sense and a taste of peanut brittle as well? I know he would have liked a bit of this. The more of it, the better, he keeps saying to me. So I know he had a really sweet tooth, but he just brings that forward, God love him, as a parting gift, as a parting gesture. I'm going to leave his love. As I leave his love, he shows it to me symbolically with regards to just wrapping you up in beautiful pink angel wings. Pink is always a colour that connects to that vibration of love for me spiritually. Yes, he loved his belt. It was from America. Fine. Thank you for confirming that. Take these beautiful pink angel wings that he just wraps up in and embraces you. Know that it's been done and sent to you with love. And with that, I'm going to say thank you so much for allowing me to work in his energy and yours. God bless you. Okie dokie, Richard. That was a fantastic evening. I'm very conscious that we've already come to time, guys. I'm very conscious and I'm very fortunate that you've spent your evening, morning, afternoon, wherever it is that you're watching from whatever part of the world with me here on Collective Consciousness at Spiritual Psychics TV. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the tags. Thank you for sending us out there. Caroline Kennedy, would love to hear anything from all my lovely spirits and should in my life. You are funny. Love my own intuition. That last read was fabulous. Thank you, Carolyn. That's very kind of you, my darling. I'm very, very grateful for your feedback. I'm always appreciative. Beulah, you're saying thank you. Thank you, Beulah. As I say, guys, thanks for the shares, for the tags, and putting us out there. Cheryl, thank you, Bill. That was such a beautiful message. You're welcome, my darling. You were meant to be here to get that for that reason. Have a green, lovely message. You're watching via YouTube. Sarah, amazing message, Bill. Love you, bestie. Thank you very much, Sarah, for sharing space here as well this evening. Don't forget, guys, Pink Sarah, Spiritual Medium. Check her out on Facebook. Give her a like and follow. Claire Hanlon, lovely messages, Bill. Bye, everyone. Much love. With that, guys, thank you for holding space. June Malkin, brilliant message, Cheryl. Bill was just great. I wasn't great. Spirit are great. I am just the vessel. I'm just the vessel. I'm just the voice. I'm very blessed to have received the connections and the communications from your past loved ones, family members and friends, and that's what I love doing. Okay, Richard. So Richard is just letting me know, guys, to share with you that SPTV won't be live streaming now until next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, because he's having a little bit of a break, a very well-deserved break as well. So don't forget, guys, make sure that you put a note in your diary or your planners to come back and join us here on the channel from next Tuesday onwards. I'll see you in 2 weeks' time with the lovely Gary Edwards. Until then, look after yourselves, look after one another, and may the love and the light of spirit be with each and every single one of you. Good night and God bless. Take care. Bye-bye now.